Let's head back to the SEC. Oh, baby. We got a good one between Vanderbilt and Alabama and Tuscaloosa. Alabama, 10.5-point favorite total, sitting around 55.
You can't put this game in a spreadsheet.
Yeah, this game, I mean, look, there's so many angles to attack here. Alabama with revenge from last year. They're coming off the Georgia game. Just like last year, they came off the Georgia game and then lost at Vanderbilt as 23.5-point favorites. That was at Vanderbilt. Now they're only laying 10.5 at home. Vanderbilt is better than
Johnny. We got our boy Johnny on the sidelines for Vanderbilt.
Yeah. I can't wait for this game. Pavia as an underdog. Like, I won't bet Alabama here. Right. I won't lay 10.5 against Pavia. Pavia is 16-4 against the spread with 12 straight up wins. At Vandy, he's 6-0 against the spread as a road underdog. He's won 4 of those 6. Again, that's against SEC teams. 4 of those 6 outright. Then you have DeBoer, his teams who have struggled consistently, and this goes back to the Saban days, with mobile quarterbacks. You look at all the losses they've had. It's all mobile quarterbacks. All of these non-traditional offenses. Well, that's what Vandy runs. DeBoer is a double-digit underdog, has lost 4 times outright. That's the same number of times that Saban did it throughout his entire career in Tuscaloosa. He is 1-4 against the spread as a double-digit favorite away from home, though. But he is 5-2 against the spread as a double-digit favorite at home. A lot of Alabama's issues have come on the road in recent seasons. I assume that Bama will be focused here. They want blood from last year, but is there some sort of mental letdown after the physical letdown after the Georgia game? There's so much to break down. If I adjusted for opponent, I have Vandy's offense is like one of the 5 best in the country. Their offense has been unbelievable. Now, they haven't played the best competition, but I'm adjusting for that, and it's through the roof. So,
how are you 31 seconds per play and scoring over 50 points?
It's insane. So, I would lean. So, look, Bama can't run the ball. It's a problem. They can't run the ball against anyone. And they've been horrific in that aspect. Vandy's run D is much better than their pass D. So, I think Alabama's going to come out here and attack through the air. I think they should have success doing that. And I think Vandy can have success against this Alabama defense. Like, I still maintain that the Alabama corners are overrated. I know everyone loves them. They're going to be without a key linebacker. We saw Georgia run all over Alabama. Alabama's run defense looks a little vulnerable. They have struggled with these mobile quarterbacks and non-traditional offenses. So I think Vandy can put up points. Now, will Vandy just go super even slower and like more run heavy to just shorten the game? That's my one concern about the total, because I definitely lean over. Like, I think Bama's going to get his points. I think this Vandy offense is real. Sadly, I make the game 10.5. So, like, I'm right on market here. I was shocked. Just with so many factors. Like, I thought that I might have value in this game. I think it's going to be a great live betting game. I might take Vandy pre. Like, here's the thing: if Alabama wins the toss, I mean, if Alabama gets the ball first, I think they're going to go down and score. DeBoer is so good early in these games, so then they go up 7-0.
Yep.
And then I can get a better number with Vandy. But I also trust this Vandy staff, who's so good in the scripted portion, that if Vandy gets the kick, I think they might go down and score. So I don't know. I might play this live. I think Vanderbilt has a shot, but I do expect Bama to be buttoned up. I do expect them to move the ball through the air. I can't wait for this game. What are you saying?
Yeah, Ty Simpson, clean windows. We do like that. I think, by the way, I just put it in the app while you were talking about it. I love the over in this game too. I project the total at 59.5, so that's above the key of 55. There are a couple of 55s out there right now. DraftKings 55.5, but you could buy it for 10 cents, back down to the key of 55. I think what you have to do is you have to ask yourself, how did Vanderbilt win this game last year? 90 hidden yards that boosted their average starting field position to the 31.
They also controlled the ball the entire game.
Multiple methodical drives, limited Alabama to none. Alabama had 2 turnovers that included a Jalen Milroe interception. Alabama was stuffed on 50% of their 19 carries. Alabama and this is the whole thing with the yards per play, right? I mean, usually yards per play is a big factor in post-game win expectancy. Alabama 8.8 yards per play to Vandy's What was it? 5.6. And that's why I said you can't put this game in a spreadsheet. You just can't line these numbers up and say automatically that Alabama is going to whip them, because I think you're absolutely right. Vandy with Diego Pavia and Cedric Alexander run all man and inside zone. Bama defensively has been horrible and dominated by inside zone so far this year. 41% success rate. They couldn't defend it against Georgia. They haven't been able to defend it all year. Bama's strength is against outside zone and power concepts. Vandy doesn't run outside zone. It is all Alexander and Diego up the middle and inside zone. And that is a huge problem for Alabama's defense. So, Alabama, I think the other thing too is like the red zone numbers are kind of skewed. They have the least amount of red zone attempts by opponents. It's close. There's like a couple people lower than them, but they've only had 6 the entire year. And of those 6 red zone trips by their opponents, 5 have been touchdowns. That's not good. So I think Alabama is completely vulnerable. I think the fact that Diego and Cedric run this massive amount of inside zone, and Bama has not been able to defend that against FSU. They were not able to defend that against Georgia. I think Alabama's in trouble. So, it's one of those things where the spreadsheet spits out, the number should be 13.5. Can I take 10.5? Like I should. This is the same problem I had last year. And then hidden yards, special teams, methodical drives. You can't put this game in a spreadsheet.
Yeah, I mean, I make it 10.5. The vibes say Vandy, but I might have a little piece pregame and then wait to trade this live. Like, because if Alabama gets the ball, goes down and scores, I'm going to bet Vandy live.
Okay, but
if Vandy gets the ball first, goes down and score, I'm probably going to bet Alabama live.
What's our? Remember our stat, right? Kalen DeBoer has won every first quarter in every game as the Alabama coach, except for one team, Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
So I'm a little scared to wait on our Alabama first quarter bet, on this one.
Yeah. I don't mind your over for sure. That's the way it's over or nothing.